হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, ওয়েলকাম ব্যাক টু মাই ইউটিউব চ্যানেল। চলে আসলাম আবার লাইভে। কার কি অবস্থা অবশ্যই কমেন্ট করে জানান। আজকে নতুন প্যাচ আপডেট নিচে। কার কেমন গেম প্লে হচ্ছে এখন। আজকে সব খেলবো হচ্ছে ডিভিশন ম্যাচ, রোড টু ডিভিশন 1। দেখা যাক কি অবস্থা হয়। সাউন্ড ক্লিয়ার আছে কিনা একটু কমেন্ট করে জানেন। যারা যারা আমার চ্যানেলে নতুন প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন, আর ভিডিওটাতে একটা লাইক করে দিন। আচ্ছা, আমার কথা কি শোনা যাচ্ছে? হ্যালো হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, যারা যারা লাইভটা দেখছেন প্লিজ চ্যানেল, যদি নতুন হয়ে থাকেন চ্যানেলটাতে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন, আর ভিডিওটাতে একটা লাইক করে দিন। লেটস প্লে দ্য ফার্স্ট ম্যাচ। আজকে পড়ে আছি হচ্ছে পর্তুগালে যাচ্ছি, CR7 দিতে হবে। ফার্স্ট ম্যাচ পড়ে গেছে বার্সেলোনার সাথে।
The noise
স্টার্ট
is
হয়ে গেল।
just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
প্লে অনেক
And
ভালো
we're
খেলতেছে এখন।
underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise.
Tries from distance. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Oh, no. No circumventing this opponent. Van Dijk. And it's Rodri. Costa Curta.
And
It's Vinicius Junior.
ভাই আজকে ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলবো, আজকে 1 ভার্সেস 1
Kaka.
খেলবো না,
Rodri.
কানেক্টেড থাকেন ইনশাআল্লাহ কালকে খেলবো।
Passing is crisp and sharp.
আচ্ছা
Barcelona
নেটে
have got it back and they'll have another go. It's played through for him. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
আরে একদম
Now
নেট
it's Yamal.
কি ম্যাচ শুরু করলাম।
Maradona. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Maradona knocks it into space. He's having a go. A
এই ম্যাচটা মনে হয়
collective
বাদই
sigh of
করে
relief
দিতে
from
হবে।
the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
ভাই 1 ভার্সেস 1 ভাই আজকে ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলবো ভাইয়া, নতুন আপডেট আসছে দেখা যাক, ইনশাআল্লাহ কালকে খেলবো ভাইয়া 1 ভার্সেস 1, আজকে ডিভিশন খেলি। আর আজকে কেন জানি একদম
Bangladesh are
ওয়াইফাই
really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Spread it left.
গেম প্লে করা টাফ হয়ে যাচ্ছে।
Rodri.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jimpton. Real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is
ভাইয়া কালকে
nothing.
খেলবো, কালকে খেলবো
Yeah, I
1
think he's
ভার্সেস
going to
1
be a
কালকে
bit
খেলবো।
disappointed with that, Peter.
কালকে
You would
ইনশাআল্লাহ
have fancied him
তাড়াতাড়ি
to
লাইভ
at
আসার
least hit
চেষ্টা
the
করব।
target.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rodri. Kaka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Forlan. He's beaten the last man, and it's Forlan.
এরকম নেট হলে
Khan
কেমনে
did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he get it through? It's Pele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's gone backward. Great chance! That's a half-decent try.
নক দিতে হবে।
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Messi. Van Bouten. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee
আমার
says
নেটের
goal
দাগ
kick.
দেখছেন, এক দাগ ওঠানামা করতেছে না। ডাটা দিয়ে ম্যাচ টেস্ট দিছিলাম বলে ওয়াইফাই কানেক্ট করিনি, ওয়াইফাই কানেক্ট দিয়েও তো দেখি লাভ হচ্ছে না। ভাই তাহলে ডিভিশন ম্যাচ আগে কয়েকটা
Nice looking
খেলি,
ball.
যখন
Bastoni promptly
হারা
onto
শুরু
that,
করবো তখন
and that
হচ্ছে
is
1
that.
ভার্সেস 1 খেলবো। আগে কয়েকটা ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলি।
And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive
কয়েকদিন থেকে
half
ভাই
with
টানা
just the
ডিভিশন
one
ম্যাচ খেলা
decisive
হচ্ছে না।
moment. It's been compelling stuff.
দেখি কি
Well, let's
অবস্থা
not beat
আজকে
about the
হয়।
bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of
আজকে সারাদিন
questions
গেম প্লে করা
have got to
হয়নি।
be asked, and the answers need to be found in a
আপডেটের
hurry.
পর কেমন হলো,
So we're
যেহেতু
just
প্যাচ
settling back
আপডেট
into
নিছে।
this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Forlan. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
ডাটা দিলাম, এখন 2 দাগে গেছে।
Well, he got rid because he was under
ওয়াইফাই দিয়ে
pressure.
গেমটা স্টার্ট করলাম।
Great ball and he's in here. And he's cut it out. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Bangladesh are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Look at the space here. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Van Bouten.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! And it's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern
Extra
football,
team day
Peter.
ভালো
You
হলো
get
না।
pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's that, the end.
ভাই
Well,
খেলবো,
that was intense and
ওয়েট
enjoyable
করেন আগে
contest
ডিভিশন
that
ম্যাচ
either
কয়েকটা খেলে নেই, তারপর খেলবো ইনশাল্লাহ।
could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Bangladesh, absolutely shocking here.
নেটওয়ার্কের অবস্থা দেখছেন?
Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and
যারা যারা আমার চ্যানেলে নতুন প্লিজ চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন আর ভিডিওটাতে একটা লাইক করে দিন। ভাই এখন ডিভিশন খেলার মুডে আছি ভাই, পরে খেললে এনার্জি লুজ হয়ে গেলে পরে আবার ডিভিশন খেলতে ইচ্ছে করবে না। আছি আমি লাইভে, সমস্যা নাই, আছি 3 ঘন্টা লাইভে আছি, সমস্যা নেই। আপনি ফ্রি হয়ে তারপর আসেন। শিবদান চলে আসলাম, থ্যাংক ইউ ব্রাদার। আজকে ডিভিশন উড়াধুরা ম্যাচ হবে, দেখা যাক আপডেটের পর কেমন খেলা যায়।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
আজকে তো আমার প্রায়
camaraderie.
70
The
এমবির
fans have pulled
কাছাকাছি
out
আপডেট
all the
নিছে,
stops
আপনাদের
to
কি
make
অবস্থা?
this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
আরে
So it's down to
এক
business
দাগ
here.
নেট।
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Forlan, and that has been cut short. And they've got a throw.
অপারেটরকে আমাকে নক দিতে হবে, একটা উইন 2টা ড্র 9টা লস, ডিভিশন 3 তে আছে। রাকিব ভাই আমার নেটটা ঠিক করে দাও, এই অবস্থা কেন আজকে নেটের? বুঝলাম না, এক দাগ নেট হয়ে আছে, ওয়াইফাই তো আমার ফুল স্পিড দেখাইতেছে, এই জায়গায় এক দাগ নেট। শিট। ওয়াইফাই বন্ধ করে ডাটা দিয়ে খেলি।
Hazard.
আগের
Which
ম্যাচটা মারা খেলাম
player is
এইভাবে।
best equipped for this game?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has
বুঝলাম
both
না
the
ওয়াইফাই
muscle and the
নেট নাই কেন,
brains to provide the creative and
গেমের প্রবলেম
defensive
নাকি
support
ডাটা দিয়ে ফিট
whenever
দেখেন
necessary.
2 দাগ হয়ে গেছে,
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
ডাটা কানেক্ট দিছি 2
Okay,
দাগ হয়ে
it
গেছে।
didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry,
এরকম হলে তো
maybe
খেলা
with
মুশকিল
a
হয়ে
better
যাবে।
outcome.
Maradona with the... He's got goal!
ধ্যাৎ,
Goal! Germany! Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
কেমনটা লাগে?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Good take and Messi! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a
আর
lesson in
ডাটারও
responding
স্পিনে
to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He has given
ভাই
that the
এই নেটে
lot.
ফ্রেন্ডলি আর
Bang.
যাই বলেন,
Well, that was hit with
সবগুলো
genuine
ম্যাচই মারা খাইতে
ferocity.
হবে।
You just don't stop those, Peter.
নেটটা ঠিক হোক,
That
দেখি কি
has
করা যায়।
certainly made things interesting.
মেসি
You've
তো
got to
করা একটা
commend
প্লেয়ার।
that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not
আরে
against this
ড্রিবলিংও
opponent.
করতে পারি না রে।
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's
একটু
Cruyff,
লেটে।
and he was quick to react. And it's Rivaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on
একবার
its
ডাটা
head.
ছেড়ে দিলে শেষ।
Yeah, and he did well not to
এমনিতে
stray
রুমের ভিতরে ডাটা
offside
কম
there
পায়।
as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Looking for the run. Rivaldo in acres of space out wide. And he's cut it out.
নেটের সমস্যা না হলে এটা গোল হয়ে যেত।
Azar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri. Messi. Oh, this is a great position. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
ওরে সে।
He's missed, but not by that far.
একদম ঠিক, একদম ঠিক।
And this
গোল
could
দিয়ে
be the
কি
final
লাভ
action of the
যদি
first
অফ হয়ে
half.
যায়। এখনো ঠিক হয়নি আল্লাহ।
Well, he got rid because he was under
বুঝলাম
pressure.
না, আমি না সবগুলোরে ইয়ে নিয়ে নিলাম।
Out for a throw. And he thumps it clear. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on.
রাউটার
This
অন
is
অফ করতে গেলে
insanely
তো আবার
good.
লাইভ বন্ধ হয়ে যাবে।
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Costa Curta. Cannavaro. Oh, good-looking ball. Forlan. Forlan! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Azar. Played out to the right. Azar. Scholes.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back.
It's Forlan!
আরে ধরে
And he
ফেলছে।
was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Messi. And this is Forlan. Shot could be on. Cristiano Ronaldo!
শিট, আরে নেট
Oh,
না
that
থাকলে
was
ডাবল
no
টাচ মাবল টাচ
routine
কিচ্ছু
save.
করে না রে।
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Cristiano
এটা কাল দেওয়াই
Ronaldo!
যাবে না।
And again,
Wow.
the keeper stands strong. Cruyff played into space. There's the header! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And it's Batistuta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, super ball. Cruyff! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I can understand why his
Ivan
thinking
was
was
for us.
that way inclined.
যেমনই হোক।
Messi.
আরে পেদ্রি।
Bastoni proves too strong. Driving on and making good progress.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
রদ্রি পেদ্রি, রদ্রি পেদ্রি, রদ্রি পেদ্রি।
And this is Batistuta.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Messi. Big chance! Forlan
Goal,
finds
but
himself
offside.
offside.
ওয়াজিহা, কেমন আছো? আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, আপনার কি অবস্থা আপু?
He shifted it to the flank. And the
যাক
referee
বাবা,
brings it to
বাচ্চা
a
গেছি,
close.
বাচ্চা
What a
গেছি,
terrific response it
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ।
was to adversity. What a fantastic game.
যারা
From
যারা
those
লাইভটা
players,
দেখছেন
what unity,
এবং
what
আমার
joy.
চ্যানেলে নতুন,
That
প্লিজ
was so
চ্যানেলটাকে
very,
সাবস্ক্রাইব করে
very
দিন।
good. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the man of the match
ডিভিশন কেমন
award.
হচ্ছে আজ?
And
ডিভিশন
there
তো
is
করা,
very little room for
বাট
argument.
আগের থেকে অনেক বেটার খেলা যাচ্ছে, কিন্তু আমার নেটের
What a
অবস্থা একদম
turnaround. Victory from the
বেহাল
jaws
দশা।
of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
আচ্ছা, ফোনটা একটু রিস্টার্ট দিয়ে দেখবো নাকি? গেমটা কেটে দেই, কারণ এইভাবে নেট সমস্যা হলে ঝামেলা হয়ে যাবে। এক দাগ ডাটা দিয়ে খেলাইলাম, ওয়াইফাই এক দাগ হয়ে যাচ্ছে। মানে খেলতে অনেক প্রবলেম হয়ে যাচ্ছে, বাট গেম প্লে আগের থেকে অনেক বেটার হয়েছে। আমার নেটের স্পিড ঠিক আছে, বাট এইরকম ইয়ে দেখাচ্ছে কেন? আচ্ছা, আমি একটু পিংটা চেক দিয়ে নিই। ভাই দেখছেন, ওয়াইফাই দিলে আমার নেট এক দাগ হয়ে যাচ্ছে, আর ডাটা দিলে দুই দাগ থাকতেছে, তাও মনে করেন যে অনেক কষ্ট করে খেলা লাগতেছে। সব তো ঠিকই আছে, মানে বুঝলাম না আজকে আপডেট দিয়ে কি কোনো আমি কোনো বাগ আরো বেশি করে ফেললো নাকি? হ্যাঁ, দেখি কি করা যায়। তবে গেম প্লে ভালো স্মুথ করছে, আর ফোন হিটিং ইস্যুটা মোটামুটি অনেকটা কমে আসছে মেবি। ভাইরে ভাই, মানে গত বছর মানে 25-এ মানে এই ফুটবল 25 যে জ্বালানটা জ্বালাইছে, আমি 1 সপ্তাহ 2 সপ্তাহ খেলা ছেড়ে দিয়ে বসেছিলাম। নাই 26 আপডেট নিয়ে আবার সেই একই কাহিনী শুরু করতেছে। আরে ভাই ওরা আপডেট দিবি দিবি তোরা মেটা ভার্সন চালু করে, বেটা ভার্সন চালু করে তারপর ওরা চেক আপ টেক আপ দিয়ে তারপর ইয়াটা দে। ওরা বেটা ভার্সন টার্সন কিচ্ছু দেয় না, একবার ডিরেক্টলি আপডেট দিয়ে দেয়। আচ্ছা দেখি এটা ম্যাচের কি অবস্থা হয়। এবার যদি এক দেখ পরে ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলাই ছাড়ে দেবো আজকে। আচ্ছা স্ক্রিপ্টেড হতো মনে আছে, হ্যাঁ ডিভিশনে তো স্ক্রিপ্ট। আর এখন বেশিরভাগ দুইটা জিতলেই, পরপর যদি দুইটা জিতা যায় পরের ম্যাচটা স্ক্রিপ্টেড করে দেয়। দেখি এবার কি অবস্থা হয়। কোন আমি এবার ঠিক করে দিস, কেস ক্লিয়ার করে দিছি।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real
আমি আইডি
expectant
ফালাই
buzz in the
রাখছিলাম,
stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to
এই জন্য
go
যে ফ্রি
any minute now.
কয়েকটা কার্ড, ব্যান
Just
মাস্টার না আরো কি
listen
কি
to
জানি
that
আসছিল।
noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get
পাইনি।
a contest worthy of the setting.
হ্যাঁ এবার নেট ঠিক আছে। আমার কেস ক্লিয়ার, কেসের সমস্যা ছিল। লেটস প্লে, লেটস প্লে, লেটস প্লে, দেখা যাক কি হয় এখন।
And we're underway. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. It's not an especially good pass, that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And this is Forlan. Platini. Rodri. That is good alertness. And it's Maradona. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Carlos. Bastoni cuts out the pass.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Forlan. Can he get on the end of this? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Platini. Rummenigge. Argentina upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's
আরে
actually
নেট থেকে
very
দিয়ে আর
good
বাজে
pressing.
খেলতেছি।
They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged
দিলাম
and
ওইটারে
robust,
গেছে
but it
এটারে।
still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rodri stood up well to him there. Picked out brilliantly. Rummenigge!
বাচ্চা গেছি
And he's there to
বাচ্চা
retrieve it.
গেছি আরে বাচ্চা গেছি
it's
রে
Davids.
কিন্তু এবার আর রক্ষা
Tries to
নাই
play it through.
রক্ষা
Takes a
নাই
shot!
রক্ষা নাই রক্ষা নাই
Goal!
হেরে
Argentina!
গেছি
The breakthrough strike! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
আরে না
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one
কোনো ব্যাপার
everyone
না
expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Conte. Scholes. Rodri.
Argentina
বুঝলাম না
have
নেট
turned
ঠিক
up
দেখাচ্ছে
with
কিন্তু
a
তারপরেও
human blockade.
এত
This
স্লো
is
কাজ
top
করতেছে কেন
defence.
Scholes. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there!
নাইস নাইস
That
নাইস
is
নাইস
his ton! And does he
গুড
not
গেম গুড
know
গেম
it? Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break
হ্যাঁ
with nothing to separate
100
them.
100
The
রুমি
score
যখন
1-1.
কার্ডটা দিছে না কার্টুনের কার্ড আর সাথেরটা আমি 100 কয়েনে রুমিনি কার্ডে পাইছি একে যেমনি শুটাইতাম অমনি গোল হইতো কিন্তু
So
এখন
once
আর
again we're
ইয়েটা অনেক
underway.
কমাই দিছে
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Forlan. Beraldo calmly anticipates. Davids. Platini cuts a frustrated figure right
না
now. He
লাগলেই
just
গোলটা
cannot
কনফার্ম
get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Shapes to shoot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
রুমি আমার
Well, he was
সেকেন্ড
always
অ্যাকাউন্টে
going
আছে
to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Maradona.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rivaldo. Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. That is a great pick out. Oh, well played, well played. Scholes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. Scholes.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And he's in on goal.
নাই মারছে
Roberto Carlos
এটা কিন্তু
gets
একদম
rid
ঠিক হলো না
without sophistication
কোন আমি কি শুরু করছে বুঝলাম না ফাউল করলে ফাউল ধরে না
and reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bastoni. The referee's awarded a
No.
free kick.
এটা কি ফাউল না
The referee has
কার্ড দিল না
resisted the
কোনো কার্ড
temptation
ছাড়াই
to go to
কি
his pocket. It's just
কি
a
দিবি রে?
stern lecture. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
আরে
And that's caused a worry or two.
Forlan certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now that's well seen too. Now that looks a decent ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully
একটু বেশি
deserved.
হয়ে গেছে।
That's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Aimed beyond the defence. The final 5 minutes. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. So that's it. It is all over. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a...
কমাই দিল। ইজি ছিল ভাইয়া, কিন্তু কপাল খারাপ হলে যা হয়। হ্যাঁ, লাক খারাপ ভাইয়া। আরে ইজি ছিল, মানে ট্যাকল দিয়ে জিনিসটা কভার করে ফেলছি। আরে একটা প্লেয়ার এট লিস্ট ইয়ে থাক। রদ্রি বেদ্রি রদ্রি বেদ্রি রদ্রি বেদ্রি রদ্রি বেদ্রি রদ্রি বেদ্রি। ঘুমাই গেছে মেবি, আজকে আসতেও লেট করলাম। কালকে থেকে তাড়াতাড়ি আসার চেষ্টা করব, কাজ থাকে তো, কাজ শেষ করে আসতে লেট হয়ে যায়। তবে যেটা বোঝা যাচ্ছে আগের থেকে অনেকটা ইমপ্রুভ হয়েছে গেম প্লের।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
আপনাদের কি
The
অবস্থা?
game yet to kick off. The excitement
ফোন কি
already
হিট হচ্ছে এখন?
palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it.
আমার তো মনে
Let's
হচ্ছে আগের
hope we
থেকে
get a
একটু কম হিট
contest
হচ্ছে।
worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Messi. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. That's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it. It's Fuller!
আরে বাইরে দিয়ে
Good run,
একটা
lovely
হেল্প
take,
দরকার
but
আপনার
that
কাছ
is
থেকে,
where it
শিওর, হোয়াই নট?
stops.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the
বলেন
defence
কি
like
হেল্প
that.
চান?
And it's Messi. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bangladesh clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Real
Okay.
chance! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mbappe and the finish! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
আপনি যদি কাস্টম ট্রেনিং করে থাকেন প্র্যাকটিস ম্যাচ খেলেন, প্র্যাকটিস ম্যাচ খেলে যে ওর পজিশনটা আগে এনশিওর করে নেন যে কোন জায়গা থেকে আপনার হয়তোবা
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. Costa Curta. Scholes. Rivaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Messi. De Ligt defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Forlan, Messi, and this is Ronaldo. Beckham has created one goal already. And it's Beckham. And the half-time whistle goes.
কাস্টম ট্রেনিং করাইলে আপনার হচ্ছে ইয়া করেন, প্র্যাকটিস করেন, অ্যাটাকিং প্র্যাকটিস করে জায়গাগুলো ইয়া করে আপনার পারফেক্ট যে ব্লিস কালের যে শুট দিবেন, ঠিক আছে, ওইটা একটু প্র্যাকটিস করেন।
There's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Scholes. He shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good-looking ball. And the counter is on. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passing nice and neat. Might be danger here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And this is it's fallen!
লাখ খারাপ হলে
Danger
যা হয়
averted
এখন।
for now. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's rather hopeful.
তোর পাওয়ার দিছি হয়ে
A
গেছে কাজ।
collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pedri, now can they get him away? There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
A case now of complete control. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri, looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? He's kept it out just.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Germany with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Rivaldo. Now it's Messi. Chance for a shot!
এটা এই
And
ম্যাচে আর গোল হবেই না।
somehow he kept it out.
কোনামি এটা মার্ক করে রাখছে এটা। ফাউল।
That's
তারপরেও
going to go
গোলটা
a
হলো
long
না।
way.
এটা কোনো কথা?
Rolls it backwards. And that's
এটা কোনো
that.
কথা?
Well, that was
কোনামি
thrilling.
কোনামি
A game of champs and chumps.
এখানে
The winners
ইয়া
were
করে রাখছে
so
যে আমি
good at
এই ম্যাচ
times.
হারাবই,
A
যেমনি
side
হোক
that
হারাবো।
can and will trouble more or less everyone.
যারা
So
যারা
what do
আমার
you take
চ্যানেলে
away
নতুন
from it all,
প্লিজ
Jim?
Well, there
চ্যানেলটাতে
was a
সাবস্ক্রাইব করে
distinct
দিন
lack of clarity.
আর ভিডিওটাতে অবশ্যই একটা লাইক করে দিন। এই হলো অবস্থা। ভাই ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলবা? ভাই আজকে ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলবো না, আজকে ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলবো। দেখি ডিভিশনের অবস্থা কিরকম, শেষের দিকে যাই ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ খেলতে পারি। ডিভিশন ম্যাচ আগে 5-6টা খেলি, দেখি কি অবস্থা হয়। Box to box player. Rivaldo, Bellingham. अच्छा बॉक्स टू बॉक्स प्लेयर नहीं खेल
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. And it's Rivaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Forlan picks it up out wide.
अरे फिर सही कैसे
Well, courage is a word that Steven Gerrard likes to use a lot. Never be afraid to have a go at it. He's certainly someone who's never afraid to, no matter what the situation.
Not even in the most dire of circumstances, and never more extraordinarily than in 2005 from 3-0 down. He will forever be remembered for that Istanbul final.
Well, when you take into account the circumstances and the opposition, he's the very epitome of never say die and will play every game as if it were a cup final, including this one.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! He will be livid with himself. Now, can they get him away? And that's put paid to a promising move. And no, that was never going to make it. Rodri,
अरे
still
कौन लोग
goalless at the moment. That's a pretty loose pass. Bastoni, Koundé, Bellingham. Rodri. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caught offside
यही
that
जगह थी
time.
यही जगह ऑफसाइड
Yamal. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's just about within shooting range. Oh, nearly, but not quite. Now it's Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander on. Oh, smashing header.
गुड सेव आह कैसी
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was
अरे
ever so
बॉल
determined.
Odegaard must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Odegaard.
like this ना
Now it's Van Basten.
That's
Shit,
alert and
man.
sharp and very well played.
Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Quality ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need...
Real chance! What
Nice,
a
nice,
wonderful
nice,
goal!
nice, nice.
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
That's a throw. Gerrard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Koundé.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Oh, important interception. Italy are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, that's well spotted. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Gerrard. Looking to play him in.
Italy really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Now it's Rivaldo. Italy can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Italy really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they've...
He's had a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it.
এমডি সিয়াম হোসেন ভাই কেমন আছেন? আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভাইয়া। ভাই আজকে ফ্রেন্ডলি সবার শেষের দিকে খেলবো, দেখা
Italy
যাক
have
আগে
their
ডিভিশন
second
ম্যাচ
corner now.
কি অবস্থা হয়। কয়েকটা ডিভিশন খেলি আগে।
And now a sudden chance to counter.
আরে স্কুল
Oh,
মিস
well
হয়ে গেল।
played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Just a whisker away.
Bangladesh can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Maradona.
আরে গড
The
গড
final
গড।
seconds now. Spread out to the left. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
খট খট খট। আসেন
And
এই
that
ম্যাচ
will
পর
be the
ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলি
final
ভাইয়া। আগে
act.
ডিভিশন ম্যাচ কয়েকটা
Well,
খেলি,
that was tense.
যখন
Boy,
হারা
that
শুরু করবো
was
তখন বাদ দিয়ে
tense.
দেবো
The
ডিভিশন
two
ম্যাচ।
sides separated by the game's
আগে
only
কয়েকটা
goal.
ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলি।
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
আপনাদের কি কি অবস্থা ডিভিশন ম্যাচে? আপনাদের কি অবস্থা ডিভিশন ম্যাচে? আমার একটা সাজেশন থাকবে, যারা যারা আর কি অ্যাসিস্ট অথবা সেমি অটো আর স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট যারা খেলেন, তারা কাইন্ডলি ম্যানুয়ালে ট্রাই করেন। ম্যানুয়াল ছাড়া সামনে গেম আরো হার্ড হয়ে যাবে। রে মামা, আমারও CR7 আছে। ডিভিশন 4-এ আছি, 3-তে উঠতে পারছি না নেটের জন্য। জি নেটের ভাই যে অবস্থা, কি বলবো। এই পুস্কাস অনেক জোস খেলে। ম্যানুয়াল খেলেন, ম্যানুয়াল খেলা ট্রাই করেন। ম্যানুয়াল খেলায় একবার অভ্যস্ত হয়ে গেলে তখন আপনাকে আর আটকাইতে পারবে না। আমি ট্রাই করতেছি, ডিভিশন প্রচুর হার্ড হয়ে গেছে।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Bastoni spots it and intercepts.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Chance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Out to the right. Tries to pass it through. Rodri. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Ah, race.
No way through. And it's made it. It's fallen!
Shit.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Forlan is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Scholes. Now it's Forlan. Vitinha. Driving through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Long ball upfield. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta. Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Scholes. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. DiMarco. That's good running with the ball. And there's the end of the
যারা
first
যারা
half.
লাইভটা দেখছেন আমার চ্যানেলে
Well,
নতুন
it was a half of good
প্লিজ
haves and
চ্যানেলটাতে
should
সাবস্ক্রাইব
haves,
করে
but
দিন
as the whistle blows, we remain where
আর
we
ভিডিওটাতে
started.
অবশ্যই লাইক
Plenty
করে
for
দিন
both
যদি
managers to
ভালো
mull
লাগে
over here. An engrossing half, but we're still where we
সো
started.
আপনাদের
0-0.
একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব আমাকে উৎসাহ দেয়
Here we go again then. So neither side has yet broken through. Van der Ven. And here's
ভাই ভালো করে ট্রাই
DiMarco.
করতেছি ভালো
An
যে
instinctive
অবস্থা
delivery. And that has been knocked clear.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Real chance!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Almost an hour gone. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's taking no chances there. Scholes. Played out wide. Back into the middle. Now it's Messi. And he plays one through. Fallen! They've done it!
করা সেভ
Wonderfully smooth,
Matchup
smart
একটু
and slick.
Well, I was
ভালো করে
impressed with
করলে
both the
করা সেভ
movement
এরকম
and the
আরো হয়
pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, it's...
There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Forlan. Forlan
আরে
finds himself offside.
অফসাইড হাত ঘেমে যাচ্ছে বুঝছেন
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Ah, such a clever touch.
আরে সে
Bangladesh
Yes.
clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's fallen! Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's the throw. And it's Vitinha. DiMarco. Showing good feet. And this is Ronaldo. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. And this is Ronaldo.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Forlan claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrap for everything.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.
আচ্ছা, এই ম্যাচ পরে আপনার আইডিটা একটু দেখবো। হুম? আচ্ছা, এই ম্যাচ পরে দেখবো নি। কাকে থাকেন, যারা আমার চ্যানেলে নতুন, প্লিজ দয়া করে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন। আমরা 300 সাবস্ক্রাইবারের খুব কাছাকাছি চলে আসছি। প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিয়ে আমাদের টার্গেটটা পূরণ করে দেন। সো ইনশাল্লাহ আমরা সবাই একসাথে গেম প্লে করবো, একসাথে আগাই যাব।
Well, what a
এই
scene
ম্যাচ
we have
পরে আইডি
here. There's
রিঅ্যাকশন
a
দিব।
real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Rivaldo! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance.
Fallen!
ওরে সেভ,
Can't be
ওরে
expected to
সেভ,
deliver anything better than that.
ওরে
This is
সেভ।
heroic keeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
What
With
a
200
save.
games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you? Oh, given away! Rodri. Scholes. Now it's Forlan. Great ball if he can get there. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Shit, man.
Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
আরে গোল কি কি সেভটা দিছি, বাপ রে। হ্যাঁ, মেসি হলে সম্ভাবনা ছিল, তবে ফুলদানও খারাপ না।
Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Deftly away.
গোল পোস্টের
And
এই
a
জায়গায়
play
আসলে
for a throw.
আটকে শুরু হয়ে যায়। যারা যারা আমার লাইভটা দেখতেছেন এখনো আমার চ্যানেলে সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই, প্লিজ দয়া করে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন।
Haaland. Oh, that's an excellent
আপনাদের এক
interception.
একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব আর লাইক আমাকে অনুপ্রেরণা দেয় পরবর্তী লাইভ করার।
Costa Curta. Pass somewhat off target. Haaland. Well, that has not gone well. Neither side yet able to find the net. Wilshere. Threads one in. Rivaldo. Now it's Forlan. Costa Curta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's in. It's Forlan!
হোয়াট এ
They've
গোল।
scored!
না ভাইয়া, আমি কোনো খরচ করি না।
And that is a goal
Arafat
worthy of
Creation, are you
universal
Bangladeshi? Yes,
appreciation.
brother, I am from
Even the
Bangladesh.
opposing fans have to recognise the quality
Rampure.
there.
And you can see he
আপনারা
meant
দিবেন,
every
ভাই
bit
ঘুমাই
of
যান।
that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to
ভাইয়া
hit it.
ঘুমাইতে দেরি
He
আছে,
knew his landscape.
আমি হচ্ছি রাত জাগা পাখি, তোমাদের ঘুম ভাঙাতে এসেছি।
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
30 minutes gone. Wilshere. Rivaldo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Wilshere! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're
আরাফাত
always going
ভাইয়া,
to have
আপনি
chances with that kind of
আরাফাত
movement.
ক্রিয়েশন, আপনি কি ইউটিউবার? যেহেতু ক্রিয়েশন আপনার নামে অ্যাড করা, আফনান গেমিং। কি গেম খেলেন ভাই? ফোল্যান্ডকে এই জন্যই ভাল লাগে।
Messi. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Messi. The ball goes in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
একসময় এফএফ এর ভিডিও কল করতাম, এখন তো আমার দেশে নাই। ও আচ্ছা,
Quality ball. And here's Haaland.
শুট,
He's going for goal.
বিগ শুট।
And collective relief etched on the faces of the
এই
defenders.
ম্যাচ পরে
It's
একটু বিরতি
really
নিতে
well
পারে,
read here,
নিতে
but
হবে,
having
না
done
হলে
the hard part,
স্ক্রিপ্টের
he'll
ফাঁদে
be
ফালাই
slightly
দিবে।
disappointed not to make more of it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Back to the keeper it goes. Costa Curta. Forlan looks to get on the end of this. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
হ্যাঁ, ফুল লাইনে ডাবলটা সেট করা আছে।
And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent.
ফ্লিপ ফ্লপ,
But
ডাবল
I
টাস,
can't help
কাট
feeling
বিহাইন্ড
that their
টার্ন,
efforts
শেষের ফ্রেন্ড,
deserved that little bit more.
বাকিগুলো যা আসছে এমনি দিয়েছে।
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
আমার
And it's
ফুলানের
corner.
রান এই নিতে চায় না, ওয়েন্ডে দিয়া গোল
And we
দেই
have
আর কি,
our very
রান
first
দিতে
corner.
পারি না। কাস্টম ট্রেনিং করান ফুলান রে, আগুন খেলে আগুন খেলে।
Messi plays it short. Alexander-Arnold. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Alexander-Arnold is offering a wry smile there.
Hernandez gets over and intercepts.
আরে
That's a shade
পাস না দিয়ে
optimistic.
থ্রো হয়ে গেছে।
Succumbs to the
Mistake.
pressure. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Messi. And it's made its way to him.
পাওয়ার হয়ে গেছে।
Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Koundé. Bastoni. And the return pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. That's been cut out. Well played. Rivaldo. And he was quick to react. Azar. Looking for options for movement. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Haaland! Sticks it
Oh.
away!
God.
Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, played right into his path. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at the space. It's fallen! Now that is commitment to the cause.
পট খেয়ে গেছি ভাই, কিচ্ছু করার নেই। কিচ্ছু করার নাই।
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
দেখি CS7 রে দিয়ে হেডটা ক্যাচ করতে পারি কিনা।
Oh, smashing header! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And it's Owen. Now it's Stojkovic. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Stojkovic. Now it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forlan. Challenged just a bit on the firm
Yeah.
side. And time is up. So it's ended all square. Both sides
আচ্ছা,
showing
কার আইডি যেন
battling
দেখতে
qualities
চেয়েছিলাম,
and
আইডি
neither willing to give in.
ইয়েটা দেন, ইউজার নামটা দেন।
Forlan claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of it.
যারা যারা আমার চ্যানেলে নতুন, এখনো সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই, প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন। আপনাদের এক একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব আমাকে অনুপ্রেরণা দেয় সামনে লাইভ করার। জি বি ডি এফ ওরে আমার গাউসো, গাউসের অনেক ইচ্ছা ছিল, গাউসের নট। এটা বাপরে ভাই, কত টাকা খরচ করছেন আইডির পিছনে? আপনার তো ভিতরে আরো প্লেয়ার আছে। আপনার তো ভিতরে আরো প্লেয়ার আছে, কত খরচ করছেন? কি বলেন, আর কেউ নাই? আপনার এগুলো সব পেইড প্লেয়ার, কেমনে পাইছেন? রিঅ্যাকশনের জন্য কি আর কেউ আসবে? আমি গেমে ভাই এখন পর্যন্ত 1 টাকাও খরচ করিনি, দেখা যাক। তবে সিবি যে বক্সটা আছে আমার মাঝে মাঝে মনটা চায় কয়েন কিনি। কেউ কি আইডি রিঅ্যাকশন চান? কত টাকা খরচ করে ফেলছেন? খেলা যাবে অবশ্যই ভাইয়া, এখন খেলবো, আসেন। লেটস গো। আইডি রিঅ্যাকশনের প্লেয়ার নাই বর্তমানে। চলেন আপনার কাছে 8-10টা করে খাই। রুমে ঢুকে পড়েন 03754587। লেটস গো। যারা যারা লাইভটা দেখছেন আমার চ্যানেলে নতুন, প্লিজ চ্যানেলটাতে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন। আমাদের টার্গেট 300 সাবস্ক্রাইবার। সো আমরা খুব কাছাকাছি চলে আসছি। প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিয়ে 300 সাবস্ক্রাইবের টার্গেটটা পূরণ করে দেন।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Ronaldo is fouled. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Costa Curta. Deftly away. And it's gone back to the keeper. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Costa Curta. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rodri gets across to intercept that.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rodri. 15 minutes till half-time. And this is Batistuta. Adams spots it and intercepts.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Van Basten. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, really good feet. Goes for goal! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. It's Van Basten! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Now it's Scholes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up.
Batistuta! It's Rivaldo! Forlan. Now it's Van Basten. Can he get it through? And this is Van Basten. He has found the way through. And that's a throw-in. Bastoni. Rivaldo. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Forlan. Now this could be a chance. Referee has just said play on. Rivaldo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, this looks sharp. And that's been intercepted. And the referee brings it to a close.
Good game, brother.
So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable.
Next আর কেউ খেলবে?
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always...
Anyone? Anyone there? কেউ খেললে জয়েন করেন। কেউ কি খেলবেন? না হলে ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলি। ওকে ব্রাদার, ঠিক আছে। জয়েন করেন। ওকে, ঠিক আছে। যারা যারা আমার লাইভটা দেখছেন এখনো চ্যানেলে সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই, প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন।
So welcome one and all to
আপনাদের
a
এক একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব
picturesque
আমাকে
evening here.
অনুপ্রেরণা দেয়
A clear night,
পরবর্তী
all the
লাইভ করার।
ingredients for a
প্লিজ
showcase game
সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন
that the
আর
passionate crowd
ভিডিওটাতে
demands.
একটা লাইক করে দিন।
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Opts for safety. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
And this is Messi. And Messi! Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. No goals as yet. Rice, and once more he proves rigid and robust. And this is Forlan. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Azar. And that's been slipped through. Forlan! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Good chance here! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, good-looking ball. Scholes. Now it's Azar. It's Azar! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
It's
Nothing to
FIFA,
separate the
তারপরে
two
কি
teams
করেন
at
ভাইয়া?
half-time.
গেম
They've
খেলি
both
ভাইয়া।
given it a really good
আপনি কি
go,
করেন?
and they head into the break.
রাত জাগা
All
পাখি
square.
তো আপনাদের ঘুম ভাঙাতে
Some first
এসেছি।
half thoughts?
Bangladesh really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
যারা যারা লাইভটা দেখছেন আমার চ্যানেলে এখনো সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই, প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন। আপনাদের এক একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব আমাকে অনুপ্রেরণা দেয় পরবর্তীতে লাইভ করার।
Second period then underway. And it's Forlan. Caceres cuts out the pass. Now he's off and running.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe. Forlan. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's good running with the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forlan. Gives it back. Forlan! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. No, he's had it taken off him. Rice. And the through ball. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Forlan! Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's on it. Can he get away? Rivaldo. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic...
Goes for the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Now it's Messi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Azar. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Good game, brother. Good game.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and
কি অবস্থা ভাইয়া? ইয়ো ইয়ো ইয়ো। জানি না ভাই। আসলে খেয়ে দেবো। আজকে তো মোটামুটি অনেকটা ভালো খেলা যাইতেছে। আজকে আপডেটের পর করা হয়ে গেছে।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Now it's Forlan. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And Owen! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, well played.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cannavaro. And here's Maradona.
Maradona really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and...
Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Gravenberch! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. It's a searching pass. Not the most accurate pass. Costa Curta. Scholes chasing after it. And Maradona. No outsmarting him this time. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Koundé. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, played right into his path. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. He won't be happy with that one. That's a sharp pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rodri.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Big header! It's a goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, super find. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is Bale. He's got away. Can he finish? No mistake. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so
এটা কিছু
impressive.
হইলো
Yeah, and
গোল
having the
দিতে না
trust to
দিতেই
get there
শেষ
is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again.
Fallen! Oh, should have put that away.
করা
Well,
আছে
we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Well, the first goal came from this. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Koundé. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And this is Forlan. It's Forlan! No, he's missed it. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Look, oh, he's been caught napping. And that's that.
Good game,
Decent game
brother.
of
Good
football,
game.
that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Batistuta picking up the
যারা
man of
যারা
the
আমার
match
লাইভটা
award,
দেখছেন
and
এখনো
no
আমার চ্যানেলে
surprise there.
সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই, প্লিজ চ্যানেলটাতে
Any
সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেন
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
আর
Well,
ভিডিওতে
a
একটা
decent
লাইক
draw,
করে দেন।
Peter, with a
আপনাদের
good
এক
mix
একটা
of
সাবস্ক্রাইব আর
action and
লাইক
plenty
আমাকে
of talking
পরবর্তী
points, and it
লাইভ
ended
করার
with the right
অনুপ্রেরণা
result,
জাগায়।
in my opinion.
সো প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব
And
করে
that's
দেন।
where we have
আমাদের
to end it. From me, Peter Drury,
আর
and
2টা
my
সাবস্ক্রাইব হলে 70টা
co-commentator Jim
সাবস্ক্রাইবার পূর্ণ
Beglin.
হয়ে যায়।
A
আমাদের
very good
300
evening to
সাবস্ক্রাইবের
you all.
কাছাকাছি চলে আসছি। সো জলদি জলদি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে আমাদের টার্গেটটা পূরণ করে দেন। সো নেক্সট ম্যাচ কে খেলবে প্লিজ জয়েন করেন। আজকে অনেকটা বেটার গেম প্লে হচ্ছে। আচ্ছা কেউ কি খেলবেন? না হলে ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলি। এনিওয়ান দেয়ার? ভাইয়া জয়েন দেন, রুমে জয়েন দেন। I think she না, sorry, I think he is no more. আচ্ছা আমি এই যে বলছি হচ্ছে গেমে নাই হয়তো বা সে আজকে, অন্য কিছু আবার ভাইবা নিয়েন না। বুঝলাম না সাবস্ক্রাইবার বাড়ে না কেন? ওয়াও নাইস। ইসমাইল হোসেন পাঠান, কি অবস্থা ভাই? এই তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভাই, আপনার কি অবস্থা?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And he's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
He's on it. Can he get away? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Costa Curta. And that has been cut short. And here's Batistuta. He is through here. Law.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mackay. Rodri. Threads one in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bangladesh clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Forlan. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Forlan. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, that's a key interception. Bastoni. And it's Rodri. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Scholes. Owen. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal
কি
aren't high
পারবো
in
ভাই?
numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good take and a good... Oh, shooting chance! Nakata.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he's had a hit! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has been clubbed away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, just skips past his man. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Kimmich.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
That is a great pick out. He can get that clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Decent chance! Oh, it's in! Finally, finally, finally! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now.
And Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both
Good
sides
game.
produced
The
a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
নেক্সট ম্যাচ কে খেলবে? আচ্ছা, 2টা সাবস্ক্রাইবার বাড়ে না আজকে? বুঝলাম না। সবাই কি ঘুমে নাকি? আরেকটা ম্যাচ খেলে আজকে লাইভটা শেষ করে দেই। আর কে খেলবেন? জয়েন করেন। ইসমাইল ভাই আছেন নাকি? জয়েন করেন। আচ্ছা মনে হয় কেউ খেলবে না, ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলি।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. He's having a hit!
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's surging through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too...
And De Bruyne! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham goes short. And a chance! Rodri gets good distance on it. Guardiola. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forlan. And it's Scholes. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. Scholes. And that has been cut short. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Forlan. Guardiola. Guardiola. Fernando Torres. Torres! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Caught offside that time. Cannavaro. Bastoni, Rodri, Rivaldo. Out of play for a throw. Koundé, pass somewhat off target. That is a great pick out. And they're quick to get it back. It's Neymar! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Costa Curta. Rodri. He's picked his way through. Neymar. He's free. He's had a shot! It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, let's come
Yeah, that's
back.
what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Messi. Messi! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
It's Neymar! It's fallen kindly here.
Hey, caught.
It's in. And again they hit the front. And he's
আমার
only
ড্যাশটা
too
দিয়ে দিল,
grateful to
আরে,
capitalise on the
আমার
keeper's
কথা।
misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
দাঁড়া, তোরা নাচাই দিছি, দাঁড়া।
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham, driving forward. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Batistuta. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Torres delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Rivaldo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Costa Curta. Now, can they get him away? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's going for goal!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Torres.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Threads one in. Torres! It's anyone's ball now. Just eases him off the ball. Eto. That's a pretty loose pass.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
De Bruyne. Rodri. Scholes. Rivaldo. Van Dijk spots it and there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Quality ball. And it's been shipped out wide. And it's Bergkamp.
This is the time you need that pace.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Now it's Rivaldo. And no, that was never going to make it. Doué. Out to the left it goes. He's got away. Hoisted in. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Rivaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. That's an imaginative pass. And he's gone for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Forlan. He's through here. Might be taken. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's a goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Forlan! That was superb goalkeeping.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Bergkamp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bergkamp showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Costa Curta. Scholes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rivaldo. And this is Rivaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's half-time here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the game has already resumed here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Messi. And Messi! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
What the heck?
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Rivaldo. No, it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bangladesh clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Threads one in. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Knocks it into space, and he was quick to react. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Decent progress down the left. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Owen, and he's worked it through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Delivers with whip. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Forlan. Well, that has not gone well. Rodri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Soboslai made a good run there. And this is Owen. He has found Owen! Sticks it away! Right back in the game! You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Goes looking wide.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! It is a very, very good save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Rivaldo. And this is Forlan. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Desperate defending required here. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
লাস্ট ম্যাচ, সো এটাই শেষ ম্যাচ খেলবো আজকে। আর মাত্র একটা সাবস্ক্রাইবার লাগে, প্লিজ যারা যারা আমার চ্যানেলে নতুন, যদি ভিডিও ভালো লাগে লাইভ দেখতে, তাহলে অবশ্যই আমার চ্যানেলে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন। আপনাদের এক একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব আর লাইক আমাকে অনুপ্রেরণা যোগায় পরবর্তী লাইভ করার। সো প্লিজ কাইন্ডলি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. He's away. Very nice. Has a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Now it's Forlan. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Ronaldinho, the man who you could say was the man once upon a time.
Yeah, certainly wasn't the noughties. So many games where his magic just shone.
And of course there was that really famous game in November of 2005.
I know the one you mean. One of the most dominant performances by an away side in Madrid. He was absolutely instrumental in securing that 3-0 win.
And what a couple of goals he scored. Individual masterpieces, the pair of them. He just tied them up in knots.
Yeah, the defence was described as showing no guts and no attitude, but I think that's harsh. I think we got to focus on Ronaldinho. He was simply too good on that day, and nobody, and I say nobody, would have fared any better.
He's having a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, যারা যারা লাইভটা দেখছেন প্লিজ আমার চ্যানেলে নতুন হয়ে থাকলে চ্যানেলটাতে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন।
Receives it in a wide position.
আপনাদের এক একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব আর লাইক আমাকে অনুপ্রেরণা যোগায় পরবর্তীতে লাইভ করার।
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Forlan. He's got shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Yamal. And it's Kimmich. And he's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Serginho. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he was quick to react. Serginho. Here's Vitinha. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Rodri. Rivaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Rivaldo. And here's Forlan. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And he cuts out the supply. Rivaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Kimmich. And it's Scholes. And this is Messi. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Vitinha tries making a foray down the right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous. Conte. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. Knocks it out wide. Koundé.
Shit.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Scholes. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha. And it's Serginho. And this is Ronaldinho. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Serginho. Serginho's cross.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Conte. And here's Forlan. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Kimmich. And here's Yamal.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, যারা যারা আমার লাইভটা দেখছেন এখনো আমার চ্যানেলে সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই, প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেন। আমাদের আজকে টার্গেট আর একটা, সো প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেন। আপনাদের এক একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব আর লাইক আমাকে অনেক অনুপ্রেরণা দেয় পরবর্তীতে লাইভ করার। সো যারা যারা লাইভটা দেখলেন, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। দেখা হচ্ছে পরবর্তী লাইভে। আজকের লাইভটা এখানেই শেষ করে দিচ্ছি। সো সবাই ভালো থাকবেন, সুস্থ থাকবেন, আর আমার পাশে থাকবেন, আমাকে সাপোর্ট করবেন। আপনাদের সাপোর্ট পেলে ইনশাল্লাহ অনেক দূর আগাবো, আরো ভালো ভালো কিছু আপনাদেরকে উপহার দিতে পারবো। সো দেখা হচ্ছে পরবর্তী লাইভে। ভালো থাকবেন, সুস্থ থাকবেন, নিজের যত্ন নেবেন, ভালো দিকে উৎসাহিত হবেন, ভালো কাজে সাহায্য করবেন। সো ঠিক আছে, টাটা বাই বাই, ভালো থাকেন, সুস্থ থাকেন, আল্লাহ হাফেজ।